So today's video, I came by this video on TikTok where this creator was talking about how this brother from Chicago has figured out a way to turn plastic waste into usable fuel.
This is a total game changer. A man in Chicago has figured out a way to turn plastic waste into usable fuel.
The world's first ever handmade continuous microwave pyrolysis reactor to convert plastic waste. Mixed, sorted, clean, dirty, whatever. Take that plastic waste out the ocean, out the landfills, out the waste stream, and turn it into fuel. $0 a gallon.
Plastic is kind of made out of crude oil. So he's just refining said plastic and making it into fuel. Or like we say in Nigeria, fuel.
Julian Brown, known online as Nature Lab, isn't your average inventor. At just 21, he pioneered a method to convert plastic waste into usable fuel right from his backyard. He uses a technique called microwave pyrolysis. Julian heats plastic waste in the absence of oxygen, breaking it down into fuel components like diesel and gasoline. The process also yields carbon black as the only byproduct, and it's a valuable byproduct.
As exciting as this finding this info out was, because like this is supposed to be good news not only for us humans but for the planet at large, because we have a huge plastic waste issue. We have a plastic waste problem with millions of plastic waste being in the ocean, a lot of plastic waste as well that's now getting buried in the soil, and it's not good. So this is supposed to be a good thing for us humans and for our planet. But in this very greedy, capitalistic, anti all things good and positive, anti all things best for the planet worlds that we live in, because them seek more for up there, they just hate good, right? They would not let something like this to happen because it's going to affect their pockets, and also because they really don't give a damn about none of us, nor do they give a damn about the planet, right? So they are not going to see this as good news. Quite a world we live in, right? You've got to love Earth. Yes, just as you may be thinking or worrying right now, his life is at risk. There's been unexplained accidents, there's been an explosion, and also a car accident.
But innovation isn't without its risks. Julian faced a severe explosion that left him hospitalized with second-degree burns. Later, he discovered that his car's lug nuts had been tampered with.
A few days ago, 2 days ago, all 10 of my lug nuts on my front wheels were loosened completely. And one of my wheels almost flew off going 70 miles per hour on the interstate.
This nearly caused a fatal accident right after his first accident. And he doesn't think this is a coincidence. He thinks this is a little fishy.
This is where the explosion happened. And take a look at how high that fire got. I was point blank.
Undeterred, Julian is now working on a solar-powered version of his reactor.
I'm back, just like I never left.
He's hoping that this thing's going to change the game. All plastic waste can just be placed into one of these machines and out comes usable fuel. Plastic waste will actually become valuable because plastic is made out of these petroleum products in the first place. With over 3.4 billion plastic items discarded daily, Julian's invention could be a game changer in our fight against pollution. His vision is a world where plastic waste fuels our lives, not our landfills. In Julian's own words, he states, "I'm not just building machines, I'm building a future where waste becomes wealth. Join me on this journey." So go over there and follow him, because I think it's just absolutely amazing. And his journey, his videos are amazing, showing off these incredible machines that he's building. And I think this is the kind of thing we should be supporting wholeheartedly.
In an ideal world, we are supposed to be able to hear such a news and be happy. But we don't live in an ideal world, do we? Because how many times have we seen this happen? How many times have we heard of Black inventors, African inventors, inventing something, and then all of a sudden their lives are under attack. I've actually made, I think, 2 videos on here covering similar stories of 2 African brothers. One from Zimbabwe. I believe he's still alive. Oh my goodness, I'm not sure. I have to probably go double check. The fact that I'm even saying that is crazy, because like this is sick. This place is sick. That I have to go check if this man is still alive because he invented something. Same way we have to live constantly worrying on the continent about Ibrahim Traore, because like people want this man dead because he's good, right? He's good for his people. He's helping his people. He's taking his country forward. It's like the same thing. This world just... Anyways, the other one, unfortunately, that I made a video on, he's from South Africa. He unfortunately mysteriously died, and his invention was stolen. And now someone else, a white man, a white South African, shocker, has his face on his invention, basically repackaged. Both videos, if you want to check them out, is linked down below in the description. And then you see a lot of people in the comment section as well. They have the same feelings, right? Because this happens over and over and over and over again. If you go to this brother's page, the kind of comments you will see are people saying things like, bro gonna end up like the water guy, 132,000 likes. This comment said, nice knowing you, brother, 278,000 likes. This is the world we live in, guys. This is the world we live in, where people hear about an invention and now they are scared for your life. They're already saying goodbye and giving condolences and pacifying themselves, talking about how we would miss you. This person said, see you in heaven. 66,000 likes. This is insane. This is a sick world we live in, guys. Well, when someone invents something now, all of a sudden we are thinking about, oh my goodness, are they going to make it through the night? Anyways, guys, I just want to come on here and tell you guys about this that I found out. Have you heard about him before? Have you heard about this invention? Or are you just hearing about it for the first time? This is a quick rant once more, because so far right now it starts to seem like that's all I come on here to do, rant and complain about the sickness that exists in this world. But like, I don't know, we've got to find a way to make sure that people like Julian are protected, because like things cannot just continue like this. Like what can we do to change this? What can we do to prevent people having to die just because they found a way to make life easier for people? We cannot continue like this. Something has got to give. You guys will let me know down below in the comment section what your thoughts are. Thank you very much for watching, and of course, as always, I'll be catching you in the next one.